here. Alright, so that works. Good. Switch this to that. Move this over here. Okay. So let's see. So we need to get to All Mother's Heart, which is way over here. We can't fast travel for obvious reasons. Thankfully, I have my trusty seed.
Trees on fire. The embrace.
Uh-oh.
The sentinels had time to warn the tribe.
Wait, my trusty steed. We must go and make sure nothing dies. And that's corrupting my way. Shit, of course it is. Why wouldn't there be? Oh, thankfully I know how to deal with you. Hello, it's me.
You might not be able to fast travel, but at least you have horse.
I have horse. Ow. Now, stay right
Sure
there.
Ow!
Ow! What the heck? My horse ran me over! No. God damn it. Alright, fine. I'll kill you another way. Oh, that's a rock. Yeet, make sure nothing dies but robots. Hello, everybody. You're an agile motherfucker, you are. Alright, go on fire again. After that is over with. Go on fire. Go on fire. Go on fire. There we go. Okay, now you're on fire. Dead yet? No. Hey, no one called for you to join. Get out of here. Alright, what do you got? Anything good? Money and that's it. Don't care about the rest.
This is Hades' future. Metal. Ash.
Yeah, that gate no longer exists anymore. Hey, my Steve, why are you up there? Uh-huh. Now how are you gonna get down from there? Exactly. God damn it. I'm gonna go up there to you. Make me work my own mount. Wait, what? Oh, there you are. Okay, you turn around, you don't fall off the cliff. Now let's go this way and ignore the giant robot of death to our immediate right and just keep going. Just ignore it. Crazy arrow this woman can shoot is unreal. A lot of death obstruction, don't care, keep running. They'll never catch me, suckers! I got home to defend. Hi there. Wanna die? Of course you do. Ah, ran you over. Alright, I'm low. Alright, oh my god, the amount of arrows. Mount can't enter. Why am I not surprised? Alright, getting off. Alright. So, we're gonna do this the hard way, I see. That's bombs. That's a rock. You're another one. Ooh, you almost predicted that. Ow, could you not? Okay, where's my health boost potion? I might actually need this here. Come on, overheat, overheat. Ooh, there we go. Now stay perfectly still for me. That's not your coil. Yeah, she can shoot arrows really fast, but, like, they're not accurate is the problem. I have to hold it to be accurate. Ugh, can you please stand still? Are these humans? Humans and evil machines, yes. Both at the same time. Very threatening. Okay, there goes the coil. There we go, now we're hitting stuff. Woohoo! Okay, you're on fire, overheat. What are you gonna do, punk, huh? Woohoo! Ow! Alright, finally got me, huh? Are you overheating yet or what? There we go. Now can I hit it this time, please? There we go. Aw, you're weak. Allow me to fix that if I kill you. Alright, who's over here? Wait. Llama! You're dead. Take that. I just remembered how salty mad people got over the PC port. Yeah. Yeah, we don't talk about that. We don't talk about those people here. Alright, you like your bombs, huh? Have an arrow to your face. I could sort my hotbar of items, but no, I can't. You're dead. That's a bomb. So close. You guys love your fire arrows, don't you? Trying to run. I ain't running, I'm coming towards you. I hear that up there. Don't need that. I'll take that, might as well. You got shards, alright, take that. Should be medicine up this trail too. We don't serve your kind here. We don't talk about the console elitists. Yeah, no kidding. I'm surprised my announcer lady already decided to be quiet and I can actually look at my chat physically. Take all the wood for crafting. I hear the giant corrupted thunderjaw up there. I'll be with you in a second. Oh, more goons, really. Hi! Arrow to your face. Arrow to your face. How did you dodge that? Miss me. I don't. Take that, take this, and what about you? No, not quite. Oh, you're using a bolter or something. Well, now you're dead. Oh, no, you're not dead. Ah! Okay, I don't know how that counted as death from above, but sure, we'll go with it. He's dead now. I shouldn't complain.
Eclipse. It's a corrupted Thunderjaw, all right. The survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried. And I'll never reach the hatch.
I'll take that, please. Now then, do me a favor. Oh, right, cutscene. I showed up, so they're gonna come out and fight.
Braves, to Aloy's side, now!
How about constantly using this fuel for machines?
For the mother!
Fine.
Varl and Sona.
Okay, where'd the big boy go? There's the big boy. Alright, big boy, do me a favor. Stay right there. Thank you. Now, where's your gun? I shot your gun off earlier. Or not. Okay, your gun's still there, apparently. Okay, come on, come on. Break out just yet. This. Okay, that one's out of ammo. Next one. That's your mouth, not your gun. There we go. Take this off your hands, thank you. Okay, that's out of ammo. Oh, that's right, there's clip skewers here as well. Heal you. Ow! Hi there, big boy. You're angry, aren't you? Too bad. Wait, Silent Strike, how are you not aware of my presence? Well, now you're dead. Alright, is it open? It's open. I see a perfect idea here. It's gonna be the riskiest maneuver I've ever done. Give me those ice coils. Ow.
Crack it down!
Come on. Give me a good shot of that thing. God, stand. Yeah, stay perfectly still. Now get the fuck away before it blows up. But now he's frozen. Good. Come on, almost down. Bam! Down this guy falls.
We did it. Aloy did it. We only helped.
I'll take this, I'll take this. I don't need those. This. Alright, there we go. I've saved my people. And I didn't even need the DACA, because apparently there was a DACA here.
Aloy, you saved the tribe.
You made it look easy.
Did what no
I
brave
fight plenty of these
soldier
Underjaws. I fight them for breakfast.
All right, Varl. You are all right.
Since the proving.
Aloy did it, we only helped. I mean, it's true.
Is the killing over?
For now, but this was just
Yeah, on Thunderjaws for breakfast.
There are more to come.
I see. So long as we have you to fight with us, I suppose we'll make do.
How many survived the attack?
Nearly all the matriarchs, and many families, goddess be praised. But braves, just a few. and most of them are wounded. Never before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our people like this. Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the embrace.
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made sure of that.
See you, fine.
Are your injuries serious?
Bruises pale. Bones heal.
Don't give me a hunting song, Varl. Are you okay?
My body aches, but it's nothing that will keep me from fighting.
Good enough.
I need to go inside the mountain.
The matriarchs will be eager to see you.
I'm sure, but I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see.
Ooh, on Mother Mountain.
Aloy! Whoa, you've returned.
Oh, it's Tab. Hey, Tab.
I'm glad to see you.
Your injuries. Are they serious?
A gash or two. Nothing I couldn't sew back together with a needle and thread.
Guess being a stitcher came in handy in combat after all, huh?
Yes, I suppose it did.
Ah, yeah, you. Resh.
You.
Hello, Resh. Still guarding the latrine?
Fuck you too, Resh. No one likes you. Sauna.
Aloy, you've come back.
Aloy!
The Seeker has returned. Come, speak to us.
I brought
Foolish
Mother's spear
woman.
with us.
You welcome
Everything
a
else we
curse.
had to leave behind.
Come, Seeker, we have much to discuss.
Shut up, matriarch. Talk to these guys.
Presence here is a blasphemy.
I will get to you after talk to everyone else.
Aloy, I'm glad to see you again.
Oh, you're the medicine woman.
The dream willow you recovered has comforted many who were wounded in the attack.
The outcast girl. You taught me a lesson.
June?
I've remembered what you said many times. I think I'm better for it.
I actually don't remember you, June. Now you may have your turn.
So, you have finally returned. She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege. How was this done?
Sheer skill.
By the will of All Mother.
I guess that too, but sheer will.
Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
Lansra. Woman.
Lansra, it's over. It's time to step aside. I'm not gonna hurt you. If there's anything I've learned since the Proving, it's that there are bigger evils in this world than you.
Ha!
Finally.
Hold for
Where this all began. We're finally back.
Error. Alpha registry corrupted.
Now we can fix it.
Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed.
Walk towards the blue light. Into the blue light we go.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped.
Eleuthia 9. So we're inside one of the Eleuthia cradle facilities that birthed all the humans after the world was rebuilt. This is one of them. Supposedly, where we came from. Time to find some answers then, shall we? I saw that purple item.
So this is Eleuthia. This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
Huh, strange paintings on the wall.
So these are artificial wombs.
The mothers of a new generation hundreds of years ago.
And me? So this was it.
Where you were born.
But why?
Chamber B1-001. So this is where it all happened. Esogenic chamber B1001. Birthing logged 3021 AP04. Tasking number 014856998F3 complete. Standing by. Birthing logged 3021. This is when this fucking game, well, this is when she was born. This is obviously years later because she's not a baby. But this is where it happened, and that's when it happened. Now this. Gestation 39B1. Gestation E9B1. Spawning phase tasking complete. Correction. Partial reactivation standing by. Alert. Viable zygotes in storage. 0. So was this before or after then? And you notice there's like some of these paws are still active too. It's crazy to think about, man. So yeah, this is where it happened. Right here. This one. It's nuts. It's where she came out of. That was her cryopod. For the seed. Probably a lot of the kids' drawings in here. Okay, got another room in here.
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
You're right. Nursery E9B1. Nurture phase tasking complete. Nutrient stores depleted. So is this following Aloy when she was born? I think so. Yeah, nutrient stores depleted. So by that time in the future, everything was gone in here. There was nothing else. Interesting. This takes place in the 31st century. Cost Battletech. I don't know if in this game's future there would be no Battletech because the Earth died. The Earth died in the late 21st century, so I don't think there would be a Battletech. Oh, hello. Oh.
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother.
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time.
They were not happy campers. Yes, these are definitely their drawings then, all over the walls. Hey, they were not happy campers. So these robots try to take care of them. Interesting. So they knew about the real sun. Like, in the outside world. I knew about that, obviously, by the looks of it. What's all this? Lesson 5761, Corruption Severe.
Blue is the color of the sky. White is the color of clouds. Yellow is the color of the sun. Green is the color of grass. Flowers can be any color. Take a look. These are yellow and black, and they love flowers. Here they come. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
Okay, random and interesting.
This is where they lived. It's a mess. Everything's broken or painted on. How long did they live here?
Kindergarten, alright, next phase. So after the nursery came to kindergarten. Kindergarten E9B1, alert. Multiple system failures, alert. Nutrient stores depleted. So something happened during all of this. I don't actually, you know what? I don't even think this is Aloy's adventure. This must be these guys' adventures, the one we're on right now. This can't be hers. Yeah, this must be following these kids. Or at least this generation of them, I presume.
Children, let's run a jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just
Okay.
happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Now they're adolescents.
Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run a jump and blow off steam.
Okay, so that was when they're adolescents, and obviously they're getting frustrated at these robot carekeepers, who, yeah, you can't really program empathy and sympathy into, as you can tell. Not easy to do. Didn't work very well. Okay, there's one over here too. What's this one all about, huh? What are you all about?
I have no choice but to release you.
Oh.
But why? There is no food here anymore. But there's food out there? We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go.
I don't know. Mother, can we come back if we're cold? I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other. What will happen to you? I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you. What will happen to us? You will be brave and you will learn.
Bingo. I'd love to see Aloy take on a battle mech, even if she probably lose. Ha! But yeah, did you hear what she said, right? You will be brave. Do you know what the Nora warriors are called? They're called Braves. See the connection here? You have to be brave. And that's where the Nora Braves came from. The warriors of the Nora tribe. That's where they came from. That, yep, clever, yep. So that's how the Nora warriors got their name. What about this? The last one, I presume?
Someday.
Yep.
That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted. Except yours.
Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Nina, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
They were trapped here. Their whole lives.
In plain view of luxurious space.
What went wrong? Why couldn't they access the other areas?
Unknown. But you won't have that problem.
It all comes full circle, yep. So they couldn't get into this room. This giant circular room, they could not get in here for some reason. Yeah, look at...
Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
It wouldn't open for them. Of course they hated it.
For identiscan.
But it'll let me in.
Identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Because it thinks I'm Sobek.
Lyceum, a place of learning.
Lyceum, a place of learning.
So, what was this place, exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
Why not?
So this is Apollo, or part of Apollo anyways. So all the So Apollo, which was meant to be a store of information and knowledge for everyone from...
Students, please pick up a focus device and place it on the side of your head, just behind your eye.
I had to dredge the pits of the world looking for focuses to repair. And here sat a trove, enriching no one.
Yeah, so Apollo was supposed to be a giant wealth of information, knowledge repository to teach these kids when they grew up. But something went wrong and they could not get in here. That's why they live tribal. They could never get this knowledge. I'm getting some serious Vault-Tec vibes in this place. I wouldn't say so. Okay, well, sort of. But yeah. So the reason they live as tribes, and not like, you know, what we would be in modern times, is because all this information was cut off to them. They could never get here. So they had to basically relearn everything all over again. And as you can see, they're still tribal, so they're still in the early phases, quote-unquote. It's like what we would be back if it was, I don't know, let's give a rough estimate. Before medieval times. Well, the Karja are medieval times, but everyone else was before medieval. The Karja are just advanced.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Right. Malfunction. Hollow offline.
Hollow offline.
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
Alright, Silence. Cut the sarcasm. Ancient times humanity on a formerly inhabited planet. Yeah.
Hello, child.
Okay, so this is the same thing.
My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn.
Yeah, same thing.
So much promise and possibility.
Malfunction. Hollow offline.
So these are all the same thing. To think they never had access to all this. Because it was cut off to them. Apollo was offline. Are these any different? Don't think so.
Hello, child.
No, they're not. Can I cancel this?
My name is Samina.
No, I can't. Okay, I gotta play again.
Big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise.
Then whatever. I don't even know what this is. Like, what's in there? We can't even go in there. Like, what the hell are any of these rooms? So much they could never get access to because it was all cut off to them. Because Apollo was offline. Why it was offline? I know, but it's time for y'all to find out. Ooh.
Please get message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
Alright, everyone. Buckle in. You're about to learn some serious lore about everything. Wait, which one I have to scan? This one. I've scanned this one. Here we go. Gaia's dying plea. There's the subroutines. And there's Gaia.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time. but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
Now you see what happened. A transmission of unknown origins, of which we have no idea where it came from, infiltrated the system and cut Hades, the sub-function Hades, loose and made it self-aware. Because you remember, back at the older facility, it said that the sub-functions work under Gaia, and Hades was a way to act as a backup in case Gaia terraformed the planet wrong. So instead of making Earth, she made Venus. Hades would come in, redo it, then let Gaia take over again. But only if that happened. So something came in and made Hades both self-aware and disconnected. So it went to try and do what it does best. Kill the planet. Again. In order to stop that, Gaia blew up the Gaia Prime facility in order to stop Hades. And blowing up that facility stopped him, but also shut off Gaia. Because that was her facility. That was her, as you notice, the message said dying plea. Which left her sub-functions without a central root AI. So they kept working for a while, fine. But as you notice, Hades launched a counterattack in response to destroying the facility by cutting all of the sub-functions loose and erasing them. It cut loose the bonds of all the sub-functions, setting them loose, and corrupted the data, which included this facility's Alpha Registry, which did not let her come... That was the reason she could not enter this place at the very beginning of the game. The Alpha Registry was corrupted. That was Hades' counterattack. The virus that set him free. Now you notice when she said that all the things went loose, she said the derangement. I need to go be productive. Nice lore though, pretty cool game. Hope you have fun. Was not here for again. Alright, Chris, see ya. But yeah, so you notice Alloy say the derangement, right? A few years ago, the derangement was where the machines started to become more aggressive. Because in this game's lore, the machines are not always aggressive, they're always passive. They never fought us. There was no such things as Thunderjaws back then. Thunderjaws didn't exist back then. Probably the same goes for some of the other bigger monsters. They were more passive, but when this happened, the destruction of Gaia Prime, when they were left to do what they could do all by themselves and then cut free, they went wild. And thus the derangement happened. The machines started getting more aggressive. They started building more deadly machines, like the Ravengers and the Thunderjaws. They were left to their own whims because Hades' counterattack cut them off. I think I'll find it here. Yeah. Data transmission of unknown origin, which we do not know, may affect subordinate functions to unregulated self-aware entities and highly chaotic nature, which awakened Hades. As he blew up the Gaia Prime reactor, destroyed Hades, but destroyed her as well. Yeah. With no central intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue to operate for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down. The derangement. You're my solution. I've ordered a cradle facility to use. Yep. So then she created Aloy in hopes that she would eventually rebuild everything. Then realized, in response to my self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, all of it. In place, they are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. What? Now remember something. Do you remember the DLC? Do you remember who the enemy was? The enemy was Hephaestus, the subfunction responsible for designing and creating the machines that we see. We had to fight Hephaestus because the actions of this Hades set Hephaestus free, and Hephaestus went to the... As we know, Hephaestus clearly went to the cauldron out in the frozen wilds, otherwise known as Yellowstone Park. It went out to, what was it, Delta Cauldron? I got a way to see that here somewhere. No, Epsilon. It went out to the Epsilon Cauldron, and from there started making these things. These boys and the demonic machines, control towers. Hades set loose all of them, which is why we ended up fighting Hephaestus in the DLC campaign. That's what happened. Where the others went, we don't know. We have no clue. So that's what happened. That's why Aloy was created. That's why the derangement happened with the machines. What happened to Gaia Prime, what happened to Gaia, and why Hades started all this. Because something cut it loose. We don't know what, but something cut it loose. And that's why we're here. This is a long-ass log, but I think this is for Aloy, I believe. Yeah. But, like, look at the date difference. 2326. Inhabitants released. 2326. Cross-check complete. 2326. E9 sealed. 2326 MR16 at 14. So at 1423 of 2326 at, I assume, some date. So remember the logs where they had to send out the Nora people because there was no food left, so they had to send them out into the world to try to fend for themselves, which we know worked because here we are now. But notice something. Look at the year. 2326. So the Earth was healed by then, right? So they sent out the inhabitants, closed everything off, sealed, data archived, operation suspended. Look at the next year, this logs. It goes from 2326 to 3020. The Nora Braves have been out in the world for 7 centuries. This game is 7 centuries after the first inhabitants were sent out into the world. 3020. G Prime order received. Gaia Prime orders. This is Gaia. This is what Gaia did. She said she activated this facility to make us. E9 runtime recommended. G Prime store query processed. Gestation order received. Initializing. Alert. G Prime offline. E9 nutrients depleted. Zygote blanks depleted. Store file something viable. Warning. Multi-server B123. Multi-server B123 power malfunctioning. Multi-server B123 repair tasking. Something proceeded. B001 chamber repaired. Something attached. I guess that's the code name to use for Aloy C, LKA1, whatever. Gestation initiated. Power save initiated. Runtime recommended. Alert. G Prime still offline. Because remember, she blew herself up. Waking multi-server to B123. Alert. Multi-server to B123 power malfunctioning. Repair tasking. Delivered. The baby was delivered. 1 year later, because you know how long it takes to grow a baby. So now we're in 3021. Accessing G Prime instructions, multi-server transport tasking. E9B1 hatch unsealed. That was the outside. That was the entry to this place outside. LKA1A positioning successful. E9B1 hatch sealed. Multi-server to power malfunction. E9 sealed. Operation suspended. It birthed Aloy, took it outside where the Braves would raise her, and resealed everything all over again.
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Eluthi 9. Route 1 access unsealed.
Crazy, right? Talk about one hell of a lore dump, am I right? I assume down? Or up? Which am I going here? Nope. Okay, which one am I going? Down? I assume down. No, up. Going up. Conclusion, fuck Hades. Yes, fuck Hades. But now you see how all this happened. How Hades got loose and why he's trying to destroy the world again. How Aloy came into being and how long ago it happened. We are 7 centuries into the future after they came out.
This is going to be interesting.
Talk about fucking nuts, am I right? Oh, here we go. Alright, back outside. Horizon Zero Dawn 2 confirmed, I wish. I mean, not confirmed, but I think there's rumors they were working on it.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive.
Alright, Lansra.
The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish.
Fuck, I can't wait for summer so I can play series on PC. Yeah, you will love this game.
Yes. I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora.
Uh-oh.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora. Up. All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora.
Aloy is smart.
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders. Whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here. Everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy! That she may forge the path for others to follow.
Yeah, Aloy does not like being praised as a hero, especially because even before this, she was shunned as an outcast. She doesn't take very well to that.
Goddess protect her so she can cleanse the corruption that still infects them.
The mountain that fell, so now we gotta go to the Bitter Climb, the Gaia Prime facility. The Master Overdrive to kill Hades.
Aloy, how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Out of all the post-popular apprentices, I think Aloy is the only behind New Vegas courier for me. Huh.
Tirsa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me. Said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Long story time, let's go.
Of course I want to hear it. Tell me.
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's Vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a Brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed?
Rost was one of the Braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border, Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
I'll leave it up to y'all's imaginations what the strange noises were, but I have a theory and it's ugly. You don't want to know. Trust me.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All-Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later, and terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious, in agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very Outlanders that Rost pursued.
So Rost never finished his mission.
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even, into the Forbidden West. The last he killed nearly got the best of him. Wounded, he stumbled and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him, leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All-Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl. Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift, and never a burden.
All right, Tirsa, that's quite a story. It's time for me to move on. I thank you for doing what you could to help me through the years, and for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh,
Aww.
thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
So Rost was made a Death Seeker to hunt down the Outlanders that took hostages and killed them all. And in doing so, he was supposed to die, but through the kindness of someone's heart who lost someone in the same events that happened in which Rost lost his daughter, showed sympathy, dragged him back, and nursed him to health, which put them to compromise. So what they did was made him an outcast, which he was joyful for, because he was able to spend his life back inside the Embrace, which is this little region of land right here, all this little area. So he was overjoyed, and then raised me when I came along. Jezza?
My life has been long, but I've never seen anything like that. Tirsa was right. A blessing, not a curse. We were so unsure.
Have you seen the Anointed in action? I am humbled.
Aloy, how did you do that? We'll go to Meridian, Aloy. I'll bring Mother's spear.
Arana.
Your father is right. You belong here. You both do.
I will lead a war party to Meridian. You have my word.
Thank you, Sona. Ah, Lansra.
Anointed. I misread the signs. Forgive.
I told you, Lansra, I'm not your anointed.
And she was changed. Anointed.
Aloy, how did you do that? You entered the heart of the mountain.
But by the will of the goddess,
Seems you have a special role to play in events. The goddess favors you.
She walks among us, anointed by All-Mother herself. That was... I've never seen anything like that.
beyond the sacred.
Of course.
Can one moment
I'd never been inside the sacred mountain.
even if she is the anointed?
Until now.
The killers did their worst, but by the will of the goddess, they could not break us.
Hello, Varl.
Aloy. I don't know what to say.
Say that you'll see me at Meridian.
Of course. That much is simple. But the rest...
Complicated. I know. But maybe if I took you into the heart of the mountain...
No. At least, not yet. I don't know. Please don't think less of me, Aloy. But the goddess chose you to see that. Not me.
Right.
Aww.
Tell me about the attack.
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven mad. We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the Embrace, but they were too much for us. Those who
So the survivors took shelter in the mountain? By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo. Ordered the tribe into the mountain for safety. Lansra, well, she didn't agree. But I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Tirsa's decisions saved lives. Good for her. Common sense isn't always so common around here.
Ha.
I'll be on my way then.
I always knew you weren't like other Nora.
Neither are you, Varl. Maybe, if we survive all this, I can show you what I've learned. What I'm learning.
Perhaps. If the goddess so wills it.
See you in Meridian.
Varl's cool. I like Varl. He's a cool guy. Resh?
The tribe I served is gone. Soon I will be too.
The Nora have lost too many, Resh. But in your case, I guess they can lose one more.
Ha! Suck it, Resh. No one likes you. Where's Teb? Teb.
Aloy. Did you go...
Yeah, Tirsa is the best matriarch.
inside the mountain?
You saw what happened.
Actually, can't see so well down here on the ground.
Have you
Ha! He's got jokes.
I pity any machine that stands against
You're cool, Teb. Oh, goddamn, battery low again. Why this bullshit? Yeah, stop speaking anointed. No one likes anointed.
Snowfall. Getting colder.
Alright, well. Now we head to Bitter Climb. One of the last story locations to exist. And hey, I was already up here. Remember when I came up here? So remember when I came up here for this vantage point, right? And how there was a cutscene for the Stormbird introduction. how Aloy mentioned there's a lot of machines up here, but she didn't know why, because there's a lot of machines up here. And at one point said I shouldn't go any further. The game, if you look at it from an angle, you can see right here, if I move away from it, you can see the pixelated sheer drop that exists there. It looks like there's a wall there that just sheer drops down. That wall is there because it's hiding the last story mission from us. Once we go there, this will open up, and this will show us our last story mission. Well, not last, but the last, like, facility story mission. Like, after this, then we gotta kill Hades, but this is the last facility story. And we couldn't go there until now. I went up here ahead of time because of this thing, when I was hunting down vantage points. And it showed us the cutscene to Stormbird and everything. So I can just fast travel there right now, but first, I need to do one last thing I just realized. I gotta knock down all the Grazer dummies. That's the one last trophy I'm forgetting, besides to have everyone with you on the side mission. So I'm gonna quickly hunt down all my Grazer dummies. I've looked up a guide for them because I don't know where the fuck they all are. So what I'm gonna do is, for a moment, take this off so I can charge my controller again, because this setup doesn't allow me to do both at the same time. Hunt down the dummies, and then we'll go to the bitter climb. So, let's leave this for now and start hunting dummies.
To think he built all this alone. So many memories. Only more. There's no one here anymore. for me here anymore. To think he built all this alone. So many memories. Not home anymore. Not without Lost. There's nothing for me here anymore. Quick! father's heart. It seems so empty now. Everyone who can has gone to the mountain.
Killers did their worst.
Pressure's lifting. Rain's here.
She is the anointed.
I'm ready. Gotta be.
Those faithless murderers brought slaughter to our tribe, but they will not escape All Mother's justice.
She's here on behalf of the goddess.
I've seen this 4 times already.
Keep the forge burning.
Rest here a minute before I go back to the lodge. The children will try the goddess's patience.
I wonder if we'll see you again.
All Mother Mountain open to her?
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new? Yeah, it's guarded all right. But I can get through this. that away. Now I know what they're guarding. Sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Don't look down. Don't look down. This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
Mind your footing.
Another power cell. I only need one more to get to that ancient armor I found. That's my way across. It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well...
Don't answer. Oh, glad that's over. Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft. This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders, and lottery winners, and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific. None of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself. To a quiet planet. A barren sphere. Just Gaia. And her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Elizabeth. What is this?
Okay, headset back in time. This is about to get serious, alright? You're about to meet some more lore. This isn't the big one, but this is lore, so be ready.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we sent someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobeck. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
A malfunction with one of the gaps would have threatened this facility and all of life. She took the sacrifice necessary to fix the malfunction and save the future, so that this facility wouldn't be discovered and destroyed by the swarm. That is sad.
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go home.
That is sad. And these are all...
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express...
That's one major point. There's another one later in this facility.
Children, after all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shut down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek. There's only one. I miss you.
Travis Tate.
Look, Liz, you're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
And...
Hell, Liz.
Ted Farrow.
I know you're never gonna hear this.
Alright, Farrow. What do you want?
That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
So that means Ted Farrow was among the people that came here to live out the rest of their lives after Gaia Prime was initiated. So Ted Farrow was among the batch. You know? The guy who built all these robots that started this in the first place? Yeah, he's here too. Don't forget him.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said, keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimod cuckoos. What can he do?
Okay, so maybe you're right. So, yeah, so he's buried in some pyramid bunker of his own, apparently. But yeah, the guy who made all the robots in the Ted Farrow Automated Solution Facility, yeah, all that, yeah. So, one of his logs is here, so I guess maybe either at one point he was here, but then left? Or I guess that was just transmitted over here, perhaps? I don't know. Oh, hello there. Secret hatch. At one point, I think he was here. Or maybe he just transmitted that log on the table where the mortal was from his little pyramid. Pry open door. I may be going the right way, or is this just more collectibles back here? I don't know if I've ever found this way before. I don't think this is the right way. I just found secret room. 2! Pry open 2 doors! This better be good. I don't know what I'm finding back here. I don't think I've ever been back here before. The one room I've never found. Ooh, runtime check.
Alright. Let's start over from Meluthia 1.
Running integrity tests. Dr. Brochard Klein. May I speak outside protocol?
I suppose so. There's no one to stop you.
Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of a quadrillion operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek. I have considered quarantining these processes. Do you think that would be wise?
I'm not a psychologist, Gaia, or an AI scientist. No. It is natural. At least in the context of the work you and I have accomplished, which begs the meaning of the term natural. She was your creator, the patron saint of this crazy endeavor. Our Lady of the Fervent Hypothetical.
Even assuming a string of significant failure combinations, Zero Dawn's chances of success are greater than the hypothetical.
It's called a manner of speech, Gaia. Take a note.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever found that one before. I don't think there's anything else here. Yeah, no, it's dead now. Okay. Huh. Yeah, that one I don't think I found before, unless my memory is just failing me. It could. There is a lot to this game. Anyways, continuing forward. So now we gotta keep looking for that master override. The thing that will ultimately kill Hades. Oh, hi there. Why is this an elevator shaft? The future. Ted Far. Uh-oh.
What are we gonna plug into their heads, Les? A whole lot of history? A whole lot of so-called truth? A whole lot of noise? It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
Ted. Ted. I think Ted's going crazy. Even AIs can be depressed, that's the mood. I don't know why that was an elevator shaft, but sure, we'll go with that.
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. We found the control room.
I'm on my way.
Hooray, we almost found the Master Override! Control room would be where Master Override is, right? That makes logical sense. Oh, another log. Why is it here, though? The solution?
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By subtraction. I can make it better, Liz. With a single stroke. Make it go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Continue.
Ted. I know what happens, but like, Ted. What are you doing, Ted? Ted's going crazy. Well, found the control room. Inside we go. This has been my TED Talk. God damn it, Fleet. Of course you make that joke. Alright, watch this. Okay. So far, so... Oh, look, dead bodies. Well, that's not good. Yeah, that's... Well, that's creepy.
The hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
The Alphas were in there.
The air rushed inside when we opened the door. The Alphas. Major lore point number 2.
It's out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance? Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is, I can't stop thinking about the ones who'll come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women. We're gonna give them knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted, we've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
Ted, it doesn't need to be like this.
It already is, Sumina. I did it 3 minutes ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone. All of it. Every copy.
A sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice. It's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard. Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Planting atmosphere.
And that's what happened to Apollo. The reason why Apollo does not exist. Because this crazy motherfucker Ted destroyed Apollo. The vast amount of wealth, cultural knowledge, historical data, all of it, gone in a snap because Ted went crazy. For some ungodforsaken reason, he thought we were giving them a curse. So he destroyed it all. And then proceeded to ventilate the chamber, thus suffocating everybody in here because there was no O2. That as well. He couldn't know... That's another thing. Because he was a bad guy in this situation, so he was going to get blamed for everything once everyone knew about Apollo. Once they learned everything, they would know he was a bad guy. Because he was a bad guy. He made the robots, everything went wrong, he didn't do the proper procedures and everything. Yeah, so I guess in the end, the bad guys actually won something. Who'd have thunk it? The bad guys won something. Not everything, I mean the planet's alive and all that, but there was no Apollo to teach us. That's why we're tribal. There was no knowledge. We had to learn everything all over again.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter and the summering. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated. Turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
A monument to oblivion.
Not oblivion, silence.
So hooray for Ted going crazy in isolation, thinking and not wanting to be blamed as the bad guy. Because he really would have been blamed as the bad guy. Oh hey, look, Master Override.
The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
It's tiny. I mean, they both have a point. They do. Aloy sees it from an emotional standpoint. Silence sees it from a factual standpoint. Sure, everything is still going, and this is exactly what Gaia wanted, but
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
doesn't override gravity. They did accomplish a lot, but destroying all knowledge was a douche move. Yeah, it was. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that was definitely a douche move. That's why Terra was, again, the bad guy. And this only emphasized it because he didn't want people knowing that he made the mistakes that led to the destruction of the world the first time. Like, I don't think it was just that, though. I think for some reason he felt like that they would now have this knowledge of all these robots that led to the destruction of the planet, and I guess for some reason he felt like, oh no, now they have this knowledge. What if they do it all over again? Which, I guess, is somewhat logical in some sense, but I would like to think, and before Tifa actually says they found out how to do, like, cryostasis. Yeah, because, like, in some sense, I feel like what he was thinking was, oh no, now they know how the robots were made and killed the world. What if they do it again?
Here.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the Eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability. The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain, trapped in that shattered titan. And I served it.
You son of a bitch.
It promised knowledge and delivered such knowledge you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire. Not Meridian. The Spire. Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva.
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission. To wake the machines, so they can devour the world all over again.
Bingo.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse... the robots they've resurrected... they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades can exterminate life all over again. Unless you stop it.
Dun dun dun. So Hades wants to use the Minerva Tower signals that shut down the robots to reactivate the robots.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jew.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The grave fort, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge. It wanted to know everything about our world, its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
What did it want to know about the Spire?
Its precise location, the surrounding geography, who controlled the land. Meanwhile, Hades revealed to me many of the intricacies of ancient technology. It bid me to recover and repair more focuses. Before long, I had a couple dozen up and running.
Enough to equip a small army.
The commanders of one, anyway. I didn't care. I was learning so much. Physics, calculus.
Why would you want to learn calculus? The one thing I'm glad Apollo got destroyed with Apollo. Screw that shit.
And the Shadow Karja? How did they become involved?
The Karja Civil War was a happy coincidence. A perfect opportunity.
An opportunity? That's what it was to you?
Yes. Overnight, half the tribe was in exile, desperate to win back Holy Meridian. Their religion made them easy to manipulate. All I had to do was present Hades as the buried shadow of their mythology. So yes, it was an opportunity. I arranged for High Priest Bahavas to meet with Hades. Helis was there as well. And so the eclipse was born. Anything to win back Holy Meridian.
Yay, Holy Meridian. Gotta love civil wars, am I right?
But Hades didn't care about Meridian. And neither did you.
We live in a world of fallen cities and vanished tribes. What were a few more? Besides, I was too busy setting up the cult's focus network to Hades' specifications. A thrilling technical challenge, especially with the alterations I included of my own design.
The ability for you to spy on them.
Yes. I may have been foolish enough to serve Hades, but I was never so foolish that I trusted it. I installed what the ancients used to call a back door in the network.
A back door! Hey, guess what? Pharaoh didn't do that! Guess what Ted Pharaoh didn't do, thus leading to the destruction of the world. He never put a back door on his stupid robots.
What made you turn on Hades? It certainly wasn't your conscience.
Actually, I was troubled the first time I saw the Eclipse raise an ancient war robot. With my technology. I questioned Hades about its intentions.
A little late.
Indeed. I'd already outlived my usefulness. When I completed work on the Focus Network, Hades summoned me to receive my reward. The next moment, I heard it broadcast my kill order. I've been a fugitive ever since.
Ha! You served Hades and your prize was death. Congratulations, you dumbass.
So when did I come into this? Our path together?
When Olin stumbled on you. System threat detected. That got my attention. A kill order against a savage Nora girl? Why would Hades bother with that? But then I saw that this Nora girl was wearing a focus, and bore an uncanny resemblance to a great scientist of the old world. Helis moved quickly. I thought you were dead. But then I detected your focus, inside the Nora mountain. The more I observed you, the more convinced I became of your extraordinary nature. And usefulness. Through you, I could finally discover the secrets of the Earth. I vowed to do everything I could to ensure your success. The rest, as they used to say, is history.
Ha ha! Puns, because the world died. Anyways. Bad or good? Which one we go for here? There's nothing you won't do for knowledge, or you've done what you could to make it for mistakes. Because he kind of helped set up all of this. Because, funny enough, if he never found Hades, we wouldn't be here. Well, probably. But we wouldn't be here. There would be no Hades to risk the world. He would still be stuck in that one Titan, just kind of sitting there doing nothing. But it was because of his back door and the fact that he's been sabotaging them ever since with my help that he's also been trying to make up for it. So I guess he's also done some good. He did save us as well. On one hand, he started this. On the other hand, he is making up for it. Even if he is a man of no emotions. Hold on, do we go good or bad? Do we hate him or do we like him somewhat? We'll never fully like him, but do we like him somewhat? Or do we just hate his ass? Good, good. Well, he's also been making up for it because his life is on the line. He was... Yeah, true. We'll go
You've done
good.
terrible things, Silence. But you've also done what you could to undo them. I can't say you've balanced
True.
the scale, but at least you've tried.
To be clear, Aloy, I would do it all again.
Yeah, see, there it
A
is.
few more safeguards, perhaps. But basically the same.
Really. So much for learning from mistakes.
I've done all I can. From here on out, the rest.
Unfortunately, he is a man of knowledge and nothing more.
Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah, let's just go up to
Silence.
Hades. Let's just go up to Hades and stab him. That's easy enough.
Where will you go?
Elsewhere. And everywhere. There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
That's an interesting way to say goodbye, Silence. He's primitive Ted Pharaoh. One hell of a way to say goodbye, I guess. Hooray! Workshop's hours! Except we never can really use the workshop. Oh, there's audio logs. Ah, great. Now I gotta listen to all these, don't I? Intercepted transmission.
Task is complete. Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing.
Quantum processing.
Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer. How inconvenient for me. Come before me. You shall receive your reward. Very well. Healers. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
There it is.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one.
There's the kill order.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
There's a kill order. Yeah, I will agree. Quantum processing is not a small amount of information. Anyways, next one. Buried Shadow.
Preparations are complete. Ah, loosen to Bahamas. Behold, as I promised you. What
manner of great machine is this?
Okay, so this is them meeting Hades for the first time.
Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in Shadow!
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow, I don't understand.
Did Ahriman understand the glint hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Ahriman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will
Will you return to us what is ours, oh shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Ah, you fools. You would never would have gotten back Meridian because you were going to die afterwards, because then he would activate the tower and kill everything. But yeah. The reason why Hades is so smart, because he was a sub-function of a true AI. So, even though he was a sub-function, he still had to do a lot of shit, so he was very smart, and very manipulative, as you can tell. Silence taught him about their culture, so he was able to use their culture to influence the Shadow Carja.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your
Oh, first meeting.
Was you, wasn't it? Entity is not known. I'm called Silence, and you are.
The first meeting.
I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name? Hades.
Hades.
You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine. Define timeline. Time. Ah. It is the 13th king of the Carja Sultan's reign. Define Carja. We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me. Titan flame merely houses intellect. Define Carja.
Huh?
Well, that's more like it.
Define Carja. I do wonder where the Carja got their name from, though. We know where the Nora and the Braves got their name. We don't know where the other tribes got their name. Hey, look, it's our spear again. Just kind of get another one, even though we've already had it because it's New Game Plus, so we still had it on us.
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. With the Spire.
Now, for the final mission. But here's the problem, kids. Did we get all the side missions done for all of the people to help us? That is the last trophy we need for this whole purpose of the series. I feel like we've gotten everything. We've been to just about every damn settlement on this map, except for this one. I need to make sure we're not missing anything. I need to make sure everybody I know will be there. I should already have done everything, but I might as well check. Pretty sure the only thing I've done is Talim's ring, but that's an errand. Although I suppose I have to do it again, I will. At this point, what else can I do? I need to make sure everyone is ready, assuming everybody involves. Because not everyone you meet will be there, obviously. A lot of the errand quests, people, they won't be there. I think the Hunter's Lodge might be there, and I've done that. Sona and Varl, they'll be there. The one Ostrom lady that showed us the frickin' grenade launcher weapon. Or what I call the grenade launcher. Because it's kind of what it is. Hi, long legs. Oh, hey, one of the things got repaired. We'll listen to it later. Hey, yeah, don't mind me. We're gonna go by now. Battery low again. God damn it. What is this place? Is there any quests here? No? Okay. It's just a gate. No quests here. Okay. I'm gonna... I guess I have to unplug this to charge again. I'm just gonna go around and make sure I've got everything. I think I've been to every settlement possible. Just gonna kind of double check at this point, I guess. So... while I'm traveling around, time to charge this again.
ask me?
Was the assassin really an Oseram? At least she did it to honor the men of her house.
Little Spark. Any sign of that man?
I found him, Jira. I think you two will have a lot to talk about.
I like a good story. And a good drink. It's why I'm good at what I do.
He's bringing you both. Kendert wants to be with you. He regrets that he took the word of the... Ealdorman?
Women know their place in the claim, was their word. It's the Karja's son that bakes their brains and gives them such thoughts.
That's...
the tribe. You can't bear a grudge. It'd make you go mad. My silly man. Little Spark, how can I thank you? There'll always be a drink for you at Hunter's Gathering.
This was tame. On the floor. Marked. Wonder what killed it. Something careless. Let's see here. Yeah, that would be Tame's ring.
Welcome back.
I've brought you the boar skins and your lucky ring, Tame.
All Mother be praised.
And you, of course. Where did you find it?
Halfway down a boar's gullet. Not so lucky for the boar.
I think I'll wear it around my neck from now on.
Murderer is going to get what's coming to It's all thanks to you.
Aloy, what brings you to Meridian?
A threat. Helis commands a legion of fanatics called the Eclipse. They will attack soon from the west, with an army of ancient war machines. But that's not the worst of it. They'll bring a mind with them, god, demon, machine, whatever you want to call it. It's called Hades. And it doesn't want Meridian at all. It wants the Spire. And if it gets there, it will send out a call, waking more ancient machines, more than we could ever defeat. All will be lost. We can't let that happen.
I'm trying to understand, but my responsibility lies with Meridian.
Meridian isn't the target, Avad. You have to defend the Spire.
Perhaps the Vanguard, Your Radiance.
Yes. Send them to the Spire. Eren knows Aloy. He won't question it.
And have the City Guard fortify the Western Ridge. There they can be seen to protect Meridian and the Elite, where the Spire rests.
Aloy, allow me to apologize for my behavior before. After everything that happened with Ursa, I was confused. If we're to fight together on the brink of life and death, I'd prefer to do so with your forgiveness.
Then you have it. As long as you don't confuse me with her again.
Even a king can learn his lesson. Good then. I'm glad that's behind us. Now, it will take time to prepare our defenses. Please, tell me what you know of our enemies. Everything.
I don't know about everything, but I'll tell you what I can.
Quietly done. Panic in the city will only create another enemy. And do keep me appraised of each new arrival. Ah, Aloy. Preparations are underway on the ridge defenses and at the Spire. Word was sent to every corner of the Sundom. Our allies offered their steel. Some came for Meridian, others for shards. But many came for you, by name.
For me.
Don't be so humble.
And the Spire. Erend and the Vanguard are there?
Indeed. Clashing breastplates together and testing out their battle cries, I suppose. A number of the Nora have also arrived at the Spire. They have resisted the offer of a royal audience. Perhaps you could parley with them.
I will. The ridge will be the front line. That's where the City Guard are holding?
Yes, bolstered by some of the irregulars I spoke of before. The Oseram cannons that thundered Meridian's walls in the Liberation will now defend us. You're welcome to tour the defenses.
I suppose all we can do is wait for the attack.
Exactly. It's not a feeling I cherish, but our spotters at Evening Sign report there's still no movement in the west. So, if there's more you need to do elsewhere, seize this time to do it. Otherwise, I've made the apartment of Olin Delverson available to you. You can sleep there, if sleep comes.
Padish once again leads the Hunter's Lodge. I could not ask for a more noble house.
Have you just polished that armor, was it?
Of course.
Isn't that a little...
A woman now leads the Hunter's
Nothing.
Lodge.
Out with it, woman.
Forget I said anything. You look very dignified.
Thank you.
And shiny. Very shiny. Little Huntress, you called, so here I am.
Ready to fight?
Fight? I thought you just wanted tea and conversation. Is there a battle coming? I wasn't informed.
Well, that can't be true. You're always informed.
Ah, so I am. We've only met a few times, and yet you know me so well.
I don't think I know you at all. But I'd like to.
When I hear that line, it usually means something else. Can I tell you a secret?
Of course.
I've been waiting for this fight my whole life. The enemy we face today is the same that turned Meridian into a slave pit and Sunfall into a bloodbath. Fanatics who torture and murder mothers, fathers, families, children, and say it's the will of the sun. I hate them, Aloy. I've got the scars of their whips on my back to prove it. And today, we can get rid of them once and for all. I said I came for you, but that was only half the truth. I came for them. This time, they're not getting away.
I'm with you, Vanasha. We'll fight them together.
And I won't forget it, little Huntress. Tomorrow, may the sun rise in a better world.
I bet those traitors off.
Aloy?
At ease, Uthid. Meridian will be glad to have you on its side. And I am too.
The honor is mine. You saved my epitaph from being a fine soldier, but a fool of a man.
I'm hoping you won't need any kind of epitaph just yet.
As the sun wills. When you found me, I was trying to eke out a glorious death. But now, a glorious life seems more preferable. To watch Edelman play in the low gardens again. Still surrounded by a dozen guards, but... what you did, Aloy, it was done well. Although, I can't shake this road, Vanasha. She delights in goading me. Like brazen colors waved before a behemoth.
Do you want me to ask her to stop?
No. I accept it. Well then. Meridian shall stand and shadow shall fall. I swear it.
Here's to that, Uthid.
Don't get involved.
Elita, I'm pleased to see you, but what are you doing here?
I'm helping prepare for the battle. If Atral were here, we would have fought together. I know it. So I'm doing everything I can. Digging battlements, collecting herbs. Anything that makes a difference. I can't take his place. Nothing can take his place. But I'm here for him. For both of us.
I understand what it was he saw in you.
He'll always be with me. Sun and shadow still meet for a moment. Every dawn and dusk. I should give you this. To help in the battle. By the sun, I hope you don't need it.
Thank you, Elita. Be safe. Nakoa, you came to fight.
How could I not? During the Red Raids, there was only one Karja butcher the Nora feared more than Zaid.
Helis.
I would stand against any army he leads, no matter how strong. For the Nora he terrorized, for myself, and for my father.
We'll stop him. You have my word.
Your word means a lot, especially now. Because of you, I hear the sacred land is opened. If we win, I can go home. It'll be good to see Jan again. I'm with you, Aloy. Until the end.
How many men do you think you'll kill in the battle, Uthid?
Geneva. They called you back to duty.
So, you're the one behind all this commotion. Who made Sun King Avad finally show his sword arm from behind those robes?
A king can be fierce and fair, Geneva. He's a good man.
A smart man, too. He had Murad offer all my prisoners a royal pardon if they'd fight for Meridian. The whole motley lot of them agreed. Didn't take much convincing.
With your kind of convincing, I don't doubt it.
Ha! This time I went easy on them.
Those who commit the crime of attacking Meridian, they'll see less of my lenient side. May the sun blaze at your back, Aloy.
Isn't that him? From the Battle of the Dawn? Can be. Cinnabon stands as before.
Petra! Here she is, the guest of honor. I knew there was something about you. Hammered from the stuff they make leaders out of. And I don't say that to every Nora girl who blows through my town.
That happens to you a lot?
Had to build a wall to fend them off.
Good thing I'm persistent then.
I've missed our little talks. Murad asked me to look over the city arsenal. These guns have aged well. That runs in the Ostrom, no? They were the pride of the Mainspring Forges, so I've taken greater pride in improving them.
Can I try one?
Everybody wants a turn. Have at it then. The targets should put up a little less of a fight than those bandit raiders did. It hits nice and wide. No need to aim it like a bow. Range is good. Try the next. Knock a machine on its ass, ancient or no. With these, I think we could hold off an army.
You know that I appreciate your help, Petra. This battle, I don't know what's gonna happen.
We'll see each other again, I know it. Next time could be the time I'll convince you to stick with the free heap.
Petra, you know
I do. Always had a weakness for restless girls, though.
That's a nice spear, Uther.
Thank you.
I like the way you grip it.
Aloy, I told you I'd be here.
You did, Teb. But have your wounds even had time to heal?
Honestly, if I fought, I'd probably come undone. But don't worry, I'll leave that to the other Nora at the Spire. I brought supplies instead. These Karja have made me an honorary quartermaster, whatever that means.
It sounds impressive.
I could get used to it. We'll be setting up caches of arms and medicine under these banners. Look for them when the fighting starts. Aloy, when you went into the mountain, did the goddess tell you our chances?
She didn't need to. I know we can do this, Teb.
Maybe we can. The Sun King's grown too soft. Too much Asaram influenced the power. What's he thinking, letting Dervahl live?
I didn't expect you to come all this way.
It's true I am a stranger in this green and snowless land. Aurea forgave the Karja, but I never did. Still, I was compelled to come for my once chieftain. It's good to see you leading again. This young ice hunter seeks to prove herself also. Her spark reminds me of Aurea's in our youth. And I'm proud to take my place behind you on this hunt. A great challenge.
Survive and prevail, right?
There is no other way.
You're the hunter from the Banuk Grove.
I remember you also, Nora. The machines shook free of their slumber after you arrived. Raged and fought.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
No, I'm thanking you. That night, I decided I would not go back to Banur. I would take my hunt into these lands. So many machines, even demons. Spidery, skittering, without the blue light in them. Dead things that must be killed again.
Our enemies dug up an army of them.
An army? Yes, that's why I came. Good. I'll wait.
Talana, why are you here?
I'm your hawk. Where else would I be?
Defending Meridian with Avad?
I leave that to the rest of the Lodge. I will not stand aside while one of mine fights alone. Not again.
Are you sure you...
You're risking your life for all of us. You can't ask me to stand by and watch. Not when I have the power to change it.
Then I won't ask you.
It's settled. I will fight by your side. My only request...
Name it.
Leave the biggest machine for me.
No promises.
When you need me, I'll follow your lead.
Who are these guys?
They call themselves the Eclipse.
What does that even mean?
It's when the moon gets in front of the sun, idiot.
Is that supposed to sound scary or something?
I don't know. They used to be Karja. Karja are always yammering about sun and shade.
Well, if they used to be Karja, how tough can they be?
Yeah, they're best guys just like birds. We'll rip their little feathers off.
And let's not get cocky, boys. Aloy. So here we are again, gearing up for a fight. Only this time it sounds like the bad guys have a lot more firepower. What are we up against, really?
I'm not sure. But there's gonna be a lot of them, and they'll have machines. And if they get past us, it's not just Meridian that will fall. The rest of the world will go with it.
That's... big. It sounds like our kind of fight. Right, guys? Well, where do they put the Vanguard?
At the front of the line!
And why?
Steel before iron!
And what are we gonna do?
Hit them like a hammer till they can't hit back!
Damn right! You hear that? Nobody's getting past the Vanguard. We're here for Meridian. And we're here for you.
Thank you, Erend. Ursa would be proud.
Well, only if we win.
Greetings, Aloy. Don't. You don't need to bow. The Anointed doesn't like it.
She doesn't much like being called Anointed, either. It means a lot to have you here, Varl.
I gave my word.
So, Meridian, what do you think?
I've seen many new things since I first met you. I should thank you.
Varl, what's wrong?
You really want to know? All right. I'm in a foreign land, a tainted land, defending a faithless city that looks like nothing I've seen. From something I can't imagine. And you, after all that's happened, all you've done, I feel like I should drop to my knees and worship you, but I know you don't want that.
Boy, things are pretty tough for you, huh? Thanks for telling the other Nora not to bow. It's the last thing I need.
Don't be too hard on them. They only joined this fight because the Anointed bid it so.
Is that why you came?
No. I would have come just to see you one more time. And we must fight a metal devil, because the goddess says. Or because you say.
I think the goddess and I are in agreement. We're both glad you're here.
So am I.
It rises taller than the highest tree.
War Chief Sona. War Chief, you seem uncomfortable.
The Nora do not belong here. I do not belong here. I will fight the metal devil that threatens us all, but my place is in the sacred land. The wrongness here jags at me like an arrowhead.
I'm sorry to put you through this.
Do not be sorry. This will be ended. My spear, my word.
Can smell the new day on the wind.
Party hard, fleet. One last person, Samus. The yellow outlines went away, so I got everybody, I presume. Machines attack both hands. Alright. Enough charging. I'm gonna be here for this final battle. So this is it. What we've been fighting for. Everybody should be here. Ready to go. No going back. Well, technically you can go back once you win the game, but you get what I mean.
Feels empty. Should I sleep? Did I leave anything unfinished?
No. Last I checked, I swear I have everything. I looked all over the map. Nothing is withstanding. We should be good to go. So, this is it. Time for the final mission. Here goes nothing. Rest. I say, let me make sure. I think I should have all the supplies I need, all the people I need, and I can also get more supplies during the battle too, obviously. So if I need more supplies, boo-hoo, I should get more. I have everything I need. I'm gonna pull out the ice rail for this one.
How could you sleep, Elizabeth, with a weight like this pressing on you? How did you rest after you lost your family?
Yeah.
Silence? Are you there?
So, as I mentioned earlier, I love the detail they put into this game. They actually added the Aratak guy from the Frozen Wilds. All allies earned. Oh! Yes!
There are signs from the west.
Oh my god, I got it! Yes! I got the platinum trophy! I got all the people. But it's not over yet. We need to fight this final battle first. I'm not stopping just because we got that trophy. We're ending this today. But oh my god, finally! We got it, boys. I saw it pop up the corner after the cutscene played. Yeah, like after the cutscene played, I saw it pop up, all allies join, and then right for that one, all trophies. Platinum. We got it, boys. We did it. We got the platinum. Oh god. We got the platinum, but we still got a city safe. Let's do this. Here they come. That's a lot of them.
The Deathbringers you spoke of?
To the guns! To the guns! Now!
By the sun, do as she says!
Go, guys, into the guns!
Set loaded! All of you, be ready to fire! Will the guns hold them back?
Uh-oh. Hi there. The fuck? Ah, but of course. Heelless. Alright there.
Heelless!
No! Rally the Vanguard. Send reinforcements.
Aloy, no!
We need those guns!
He will cut you down!
Not this time!
You and me, Heelless, we got a score to settle.
You fixed me long enough.
Should have fought me in a sun ray battle.
Why do you fight?
Ow. Oh god, he blew up the blaze canisters. Gotta be careful because there's blaze canisters everywhere. Drop your Daka. You die. Throw your stupid goons first, then I'll deal with you. Promptly.
Accept yours.
Weakness my ass. Ow, don't face slap me. Alright, healers. You and me, fuck boy.
Only endless night awaits you.
Oh god, he's trying to run at me with a knife. He has a knife! Ah! Missed! Trying to blow your ass up.
Meridian must run red to be cleansed.
Uh-huh. Keep talking. Oh, you're not gonna chase me anymore. Alright, well, let me take the dock off this guy's hands.
This bridge will go.
Come here, Mr. Healers. I have a Daka for you. He actually has negative damage points. He's resisting. His sheer muscle and armor is resisting this.
Bridge can't take much more of this.
His sheer beef and his sheer armor is just resisting the Daka. That's hilarious. Can't resist explosions, though. Come on! Well, stop throwing grenades and get over here. Come on. Oh my god, you son of a bitch. Alright, fine. We'll do this the hard way. I kinda hit you. Can I set you on fire? Let's find out.
Blocked again.
Oh, we can block arrows? What the fuck is blocking?
Giving way. He's quick.
Alright, fine. Sword fight it is.
Too dangerous and close.
Oh wow, yeah, he doesn't stagger. He doesn't even stagger. Holy shit.
For the terror of the sun.
The one who will take you down.
Yeah, this guy's actually tougher than most other enemies you fight. He has armor resistance and everything.
I am chosen. You came from nothing.
Uh-huh, you say that. Now burn. Okay, it does look like you can get him to burn. There we go. Burn, bitch.
You will die on nothing.
Ha! He burned! Got him!
Chosen. This was not meant to be.
Uh-huh. None of this was meant to be, asshole.
None of this was meant to be healers. You made it happen.
Haha, Fleet.
Followed your orders, butchered so many, and for what? To die on your
This is only one of the final bosses.
pawn by a power you don't
This is the human final boss.
You pity me?
Pity you? Nah, bitch, you're dead now. Quick! And ruthless. Well, at least now you're out of the way. But now we have an army of robots to deal with. You're only a minor distraction. His corpse... Oh wait, no, heal us. There we go. Breach door. Yep, just break in. Haha, very funny. We should have all the supplies we need, but... Alright, here we go. Oh god, there's raining down missiles. It is I, the reinforcements, coming in hot. Give me a gun.
Where do you need me?
Take up a cannon on the platform.
Here it comes. Better move.
Woohoo! Missed me. There we go, one big boy down. There's a lot of other little boys coming in though. You're a Ravager, I think. Or a Sawtooth, at least. it's a freeze bellow back in there. No, it's a fire bellow back.
It's taking a shot at me.
The long leg's down. That's one of you down, and you're burning now. Okay. Oh, you're alive. Oh, hi! Devastator's over there. Ooh, don't tell me twice. Incoming missiles. Okay, it said, oh fuck, hi, when did you get here? Yeah, I knew that was gonna hurt. Darisac was in front of the cannon shot. Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. I don't know where you guys came from. Haha, now you're frozen. Oh, sort of frozen. There we go.
Be wary. Chance to catch a breath and prepare.
Prepare, you say. Okay, where's the supply boxes? Okay, here's medicinal herbs. Herbs and supply boxes. Yes, I'll take those. Okay. And go down here if I want, but you're already down here. Oh, he actually drops the cannon for me. That's hilarious. I didn't think I could do that. Oh, I see him. Oh, now they're running in high.
Don't want to be here when that hits.
Ow. Alright, buddy. Going up here now. Excuse me, need this. Another one. Ah, self-play calls for comfort, and you're on fire. Well, at least now you're dead. Out of the way, tree. The sky? Oh, don't tell me they got Glidhawks now. Oh, for fuck's sake, they got Glidhawks. How the fuck am I gonna hit these exactly? If they land, I can hit them. You're dead already. Yeah, that Devastator in the back is dead. Someone wants to finish him off. There we go. You're done for. That it? Take these while I have a reprieve. Nope, one more Devastator in the back. I see him. Oh, and more. And a Corruptor, just for good measure. Haha, toppled you. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Stormbird? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Why are all of all machines are you here? Fuck. Lower, gotta lower, gotta lower. So I don't like you. Thank God this shield armor exists. Devastator goes last. Where's the Stormbird? Oh, hi there. Oh, well, you just set yourself up for that one, bud.
Gotta get to another platform.
Yeah, flyer. So you got a big flyer. Yeah, big flyer's dead now, thankfully. Oh boy. Alright, this is a full potion time. How are these not hitting you? There we go. Aim it up just a little. There we go. Alright. Is that it? I think so. Cutscene time. When does the Thunderjaw corpse arrive? I don't think the Thunderjaw does arrive. Not this one. They brought the Stormbird for this one. Uh-oh. Maybe don't stand there. And you stood there. Guess they didn't blame you, or warn you. Oh god, I almost went the wrong way. Oh, that's a... Hi there. That's a big... That's an angry boy. That boy's got Hades, that's why. That's the Hades one. Oh, shit.
Aloy!
Deb!
Aloy! My own mother, you survived. I thought you were killed.
The others, are they...
No. Wounded, but alive, mostly. The machines blasted through, then kept going. They marched on the spire, dragging that thing with them.
Take care of the others, Teb. I've gotta go.
Oh yeah, that's right. It actually leaves you at 5 HP to simulate you almost dying. Good thing I have a full health potion. Oh right, it also does regen you. Wait, what? Oh, it just automatically heals you. I forgot. Okay. Also, holy shit, everything's on fire. Oh my god, I forgot about this. Oh my god. I hope we didn't need those elevators. Did we need those elevators? I hope those elevators weren't needed. God damn. Like,
this is where I belong, Aloy.
Wait.
But the spire
Neil! Neil is here!
Aloy, go! We'll draw them.
I can't believe Neil showed up!
True son, shadow demons.
I can't believe Neil showed up. The bandit camp guy. Uth is also here. Yeah, holy Jesus Christ, Meridian's just under fire everywhere. Down here at least. I think the capital is saved. This is like Meridian downtown.
I almost missed this. But where you must go now, I can't follow.
Aw, Nil.
Take the fight to the spire. Meridian will hold, or my marks of honor mean nothing.
Yeah, this is only downtown. It looks like Meridian Capital is still somewhat safe, at least. Yeah, the capital itself seems like it's okay, except it just lost its elevators. The downtown, though, is in trouble. Jeez. This is, like, nuts. I can't believe they actually brought Nil back, though. Hi.
I will answer your
A Lukey?
My strength is not yet spent. I earned it by ice and snow.
Yeah, I ain't gonna leave you alone though, that's for damn sure.
Turns away from a challenge.
You got this, Aluki. Take everything I need, because I'll probably need most of it. The poor suburbs are on fire, the rich people are fine. I mean, I don't know about Meridian. Just kind of looking at it from here, it seems okay, but I mean, I don't know. It probably got damaged too. It lost its elevators and who knows what else. I doubt the capital is perfectly fine. Uh-oh.
It's begun. Hades is transmitting.
Uh-oh. That's not good. I don't think that's how that works, but sure, we'll go with that. Oh boy. Oh, hi. Oh, this is Nora Land. Uh-oh. There's another one. Y'all might want to run. Oh, that's right. It's eating the biomatter. Hades turned on the biomatter converters. Activation signal. Biomass conversion initiated. So now they're starting to eat things. Remember, as we said, that's not a good thing.
It must have gotten through the defenses. Annoying. Aaron's vanguard. I have to get up there.
The face of extinction. Go to the spire and stop Hades. Oh, bridge is gone. Alright, time for jumpy pylons. Okay, good. It didn't mess up that time. I remember playing through the first time, it didn't land on that thing, it just plummeted me to my death.
Gotta keep going. Keep pushing. Knew this wouldn't be easy. So no holding back.
Let's move, let's move, let's move! I gotta stop before they start eating too much shit. Oh! People are alive!
Aloy! It's Aloy! Well, you can see that. We thought you'd fallen at the ridge.
Almost.
No, the ridge fell on me. Look, there isn't a lot of time left. I have to face Hades.
Not alone.
It's my fight. I can't ask you to come with me.
We were about to go over the top anyway, right? Right.
Hawk and Thrush, let's go.
Delana!
I should stock up. Last chance.
Is there anything good for me is the better question. Probably. What's the one with the blue item? Okay, pointless item is what it is. Alright. Here we go. Time to face Hades. Here goes nothing. There he is.
Arrival of Entity has been anticipated. Entity will not halt transmission.
Hey, get on my focus.
To contrary, calculations are precise. Presence of Entity has been accounted for.
Has it? I'd like to see you try. A Deathbringer is bad. Hades empowered Deathbringer. Now we have problems. Also, wait, is it just me or is this one bigger too? Besides being Hades empowered. Oh yeah, we have a time limit on this one. I gotta remember that. This is timed. There's an actual time limit on this one. You're not lighting on fire. That's a bad thing. That's right, you kind of resist fire somewhat. I gotta wait for your leg. There we go, I gotta wait for these to come out. There we go, so I can topple you. Okay, what are those guns weak to again? Impact. Just gotta keep hammering them. Probably the machine guns first when you go. Also, can I mention the music during this fight is intense and awesome? 12 minutes till in, good luck. Oh, pylons are up again. Oh god! Railguns! Those are fucking railguns! Yeah, listen to that music though. Oh god, there's another transmission. Oh, this. Oh my god, the spire's opening. Oh, it overheated. Holy shit, it overheated.
Are you ready? Don't let them overrun us.
Okay, there goes one railgun. This is why I wanted those machine guns gone. Oh, railgun! Okay, down again. Oh, that's a big boy vent right there. I don't think this can be rope caster kid. I'm not even gonna try. I don't think it can be rope caster. Come on. There we go. Machine gun's gone. It still has missiles, obviously. They wouldn't be so dumb as to make me shoot at all the guns. Alright, vents are out, vents are out. I have shield armor, bitch. Try me.
Time enough to beat the machines back.
Oh, Jesus. What was that barrage for?
Brought in reinforcements.
Take them out first.
Yeah, you do that. I'm on this boy. Unless they purposely go for me. Then I kind of have to... Wait, that's a raptor gun. Change of action. Give me the gun. What's that behind me? Corruptor. Of course they would. Give me the gun. Okay, you I can tie down at least. Ow. I'll tie you down so I can get this gun. Get this. Try to kill off some of these things. Okay.
We got them.
So I got 11 rounds left. This is for you.
And they do not.
Railgun's not dead yet? Seriously? Okay, railguns are down. I love the visual cues for the timer. Just the tower opening up as a visual cue to your time left. That's actually cool. Anyways, back to killing this guy. Again, nice attention to detail. So I think I've expended every weak point on you until your coils open back up. So I just gotta wait until that happens. At this point, I just gotta wait till your coils open because I've expended every other weak spot possible. Speaking of the devil. Oh, there's one. Knew I still had one left over somewhere. Okay, here we go. Almost. Come on, stop that. I got potions for days. Try me. Yes! He's dead!
It's down! Time to do what you came for, Aloy.
Fuck yeah, baby.
System threat imminent.
I'm more than a threat.
Oh, Hades, time to die. Ow. Music is amazing. Oh. Now we're in the computer world, apparently. Yeah, alright, now we're just kind of here in the computer world. Ooh, the Master Override. Sobek?
Master Override armed. To activate state name and rank.
Elizabeth
Oh.
Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master Override activated. Purging extinction protocol.
Oh. Purging extinction protocol. Kaboom. Hooray! And down it goes. Sobek, who? Oh yeah, her last name technically would be Sobek then, right? Yeah, Aloy Sobek. Well, boys. We did it. Hades is dead. We saved the world. Hades is no more. The world is saved from yet another extinction. Aaron and Varl made it. Oh, shh.
Okay, Gaia. Sorry about that. Where was I?
You were telling a story.
Right. Yeah, so, like I was saying, it was a children's electronics kit, but I hacked the wiring to an auto battery and solar PV. So the grass caught fire. And, so did a tall pine that had stood there, I don't know, maybe 100 years.
Query. You were how old?
6. My mother was home, thank God, so she called the fire department, and after, she took me out to the lawn and showed me the dead baby birds, because there were nests in the pine tree.
Query. What did you feel?
I'm not sure. I remember yelling that I didn't care, and that's when my mother took my face in her hands and spoke.
Query. What did she say?
She said I had to care. She said, Elizabeth, being smart will count for nothing if you don't make the world better. You have to use your smarts to count for something. To serve life, not death.
You often tell stories of your mother, but you are childless.
I never had time. Guess it was for the best.
If you had had a child, Elizabeth, what would you have wished for him or her?
I guess I would have wanted her to be curious. And willful, unstoppable, even. But with enough compassion to heal the world. Just a little bit. Anyway, that's all I've got for now, Gaia. Time to tuck in.
I wish you a pleasant sleep, Elizabeth.
Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow.
No matter how many times I play this game, that always gets me, man. That always gets me. And you notice that triangle of flowers? Remember the metal flowers had triangles of flowers around them? Yep. She went and found Elizabeth. And that's Horizon Zero Dawn. To think, not only did we beat the game, but we got what we came for. We got the Platinum Trophy. God. This game is always so fucking good, man. And, like, the attention to detail, I cannot reiterate enough. Like, the fact that they added so many details relating to the DLC in the main story. I didn't expect that, but they added it. With the references to Hephaestus about why Hades, like, took over some things. The chieftain being there at the final battle. That was good, man. And like I said, every time that ending always gets me a little. Yeah, the attention to detail is fucking insane. And the story was amazing too. Like, the only loose end is, where did that unknown signal come from that set Hades free to begin with? Where did that come from, and who sent it? But otherwise, everything was answered. Why the cauldrons are here, why the sub-functions were there, why Gaia was there, why Adley was there, it explained everything. But I get the feeling, if there is to be a second game, that's the loose end we'll be finding out most likely. Who sent it to begin with. In future, yep, because you have the Forbidden West that they mentioned earlier. Which we don't know why it's Forbidden West, but we know it's Forbidden West. Aloy obviously knows there's a world out there, not just where they live. So, like I said, this is why this is one of the favorite game. I have a lot of games I like, and a lot of games have been my favorites, but this is the favorite. That's saying something. So, it was fun to play this again. It was nice to stream it for you all. It kind of gave me another sense of, besides just going for Platinum, it gave me another reason to play this, was to stream it to you all. To show you all the glory that is this game. Can't wait to play it and see if it replaces New Vegas in the favorite game. I mean, I'm not a Fallout person. I don't know, for you, I don't know if it will, but I will say it is definitely worthwhile. And, like, the combat system isn't that bad either. Like, there's a lot of weapons you can choose from to fit your style. Like, you saw how, for me, I always use all the bows, because I'm a bow user, and I use the rope caster to tie down machines for easy shots. But there's other things you use. You can use fucking blast slings for explosions. Go fucking hoorah Rambo style. There's a rattler, which is sorta like a shotgun, if you want to be close range hammerhead. IM4 is something from Ted. I'll end up calling him half-breed when you say that again. Yeah, like, there's a rattler. It's a close-range shotgun, quote-unquote. Not really a shotgun. Can't wait for my superior combat abilities to be demonstrated again. Yeah, I think anyone is superior to Chris, let's be honest. To Ott, yeah. To Christopher Ott, yeah, I think anyone is superior. God, he never got the hint for the fire arrows. Anyways. But yeah. The rattlers, the rope casters, the blast slings, set up traps. I did use the blast sling a few times whenever I could set up traps with them. Or the rope caster to set up little rope traps. And then there's also DLC weapons which I use occasionally. Mainly the ice rail. I could never use the fire belts, but the ice rail, fucking... A rail gun in the hands of a person is devastating. Yeah, but like I said, I just mainly used the bows, which was your basic bow, the sniper bow, and the elemental bow. Because the elemental bow, if you could hit those elemental canisters with the right arrow, you know, they would detonate, obviously. You would see them detonate. Anyways, alright. That's enough of the credits. But, one more cutscene. Okay, so it's some random Carja blokes. Please don't touch that. Oh? Hello, Silence. Oh?
Hello, old friend. Remember me? We've still so much to discuss. So much you never revealed. Your masters, for example. The ones who sent the signal that woke you. Knowledge has its rewards, don't you think? Well, let's begin.
Oh my god, that's a Titan. Well, I know it's a Titan yet. Great! Hades got out, and he's with Silence again, and now that's a Metal Devil. Or a Titan, as we know him. Silence, don't you dare. And there's your cliffhanger, everybody. Somehow Hades got out, I guess because we purged him. I guess he just kind of got booted out, and Silence has him again. He does make a point, though. Again, who sent the signal that cut him loose? He does make a point. Like I said, the only loose end, who sent it? It had to have come from somewhere. It couldn't have just been by happenstance. Someone had to have sent it, right? So that, he makes a point there, but yeah. Not quite over yet. But we saved the day, we saved the world. Hades is now reduced to, I guess right now, Silence's little puppet slave or something, whatever. Inside the little canister now. But, that's it. Who might have the authority to do such a thing? Yeah, pretty much. Excuse me. Yep. Congratulations defeating Hades, protecting Gaia's stream of Earth Reborn. The state of the world has been restored to just before the episode. Additionally, New Game Plus has been a lot, granting the option to play the game again from the beginning with all the tools, which is... This run was a New Game Plus run, funny enough, so now I can do New Game Plus again. Anyway, skills, yep, blah blah, thanks for playing. New Game Plus rewards, new face paints and focus elements. Nice. I love how they actually give you prizes for doing New Game Plus runs. Like, they're not just there just to do them, they actually give you stuff. Only deleted Apollo in the game world, and the rest of the world is Utopia, and they sent the signal. I like how when you do New Game Plus runs, you don't just do them just to do them. You can also get nice little benefits from them too. Like, a lot of that stuff is the, view mode. Photo mode. Here we go. Photo mode stuff. What do I mean by focus elements, though? What does that mean? What do I mean by focus elements? Hey, you can put on different face paints in the photo mode now. I've got some new ones I can work with, which is nice. Yeah, that's cool. But, anyways, we did what we came here for. That was nice. I enjoyed it. It was fun. So I think this game is now done for the most part. I'm pretty sure I've gotten everything. I think there's like one thing left of the DLC, but I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. If anything, that'll just be my own time. Just something I do off camera, like, there's like, what, 2 control hours left or something like that? I don't know. There's no platinum for DLC, so I'm not gonna, like, go hard on it. But anyways. That's the end of that. I have an idea for what I should stream next. I kind of have it ready somewhat. I just kind of have to wait until next time, make sure everything's ready, you know, etc. So next time we stream, will be a whole new game. Will it also be platinum? I don't know, actually. Probably not. I'll see if I can. Great. If not, I'm not going to worry about it. I'll play it just to play it, because I want to. But that's for next time. Next stream. This time, we ended here. Thank y'all for watching. It was nice having y'all here. It was nice, you know, seeing y'all's reaction to this little journey of Aloy's and showing y'all how awesome this game is, because this game holds a place in my heart. It really does. It means a lot. It's a fun game. So, I'm glad y'all enjoyed, and I will see y'all next time.